Hello everyone, it's been a while. Thanks so much for stopping by. In this video, I want to talk about, this pathway to Portugal that the government has closed, okay? And it's sad news, right? Because this is a pathway that a whole lot of people have used to migrate to Portugal, or get residency in Portugal. It's been an amazing one, and the government had just closed this pathway. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you all about this and other pathways that you can also take advantage at this time. So do watch this video if you're interested in moving down to Portugal. If you are just meeting, my name is Jackie. Do subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications so you'll be getting to see videos like this when I post them. So on this channel, I basically share information to help you relocate abroad to study, to work, or to live. So if you're interested about migration, travel, schooling abroad, working abroad kind of thing, then this is the right channel for you, okay? So if you want to have a one-on-one talk with me, a private talk to talk about your relocation plans, how you can get started, what pathways are best for you, which countries to go to, then you can reach out to me so we can talk about your own personal relocation goals. You can do that by sending me an email, right? So when you send me an email, we'll arrange for a one-on-one consultation for you. And there's also a link in the description box where you can just book a session directly with me, all right? Or you send me a DM on Instagram. So my Instagram is going to be on the screen as well as my email address. So you can reach me through those means, all right? Okay, so let's get into this. So Portugal is ending its golden visa program, all right? The golden visa program has come to a sad end. So the golden visa program is a residency by investment program that Portugal came up with. So to leverage this program, you need to buy property in Portugal, and in return, the country gives you residency to the country, right? And Portugal is so amazing because it's in Europe, it's an EU country, it's in the Schengen zone. So having residency of Portugal is really amazing because you're going to have access to every other country in the European Union, right? So people really saw this as a very good pathway, a very good entry into the EU because so many people are interested in EU, and Portugal was like the easiest way, to have access to the European Union. So this was a program that so many people leveraged, people from China, from America, from Britain, so many countries leveraged this golden visa program, to have access to Europe. So buying a property for as little as $350,000, you would have residency in Portugal. And you're not even like required to live in Portugal. You're expected to be in Portugal for as little as 7 days a year, right? So just 7 days a year requirement, to be able to renew this residency. So people saw it as a very good channel into the EU. So they'll come to Portugal, they'll buy a property in Portugal, they have their residency, and then they can go to any other EU country to settle, right? So that is what most people were doing. So they were buying these properties and not actually living in Portugal. And this is one of the reasons the country is even scrapping this program, because it has done more harm to the economy than good. In terms of the cost of living, for example, because foreigners were bringing in so much money to buy property in Portugal, so it then increased the cost of property in Portugal. So the cost of real estate like drastically increased in the last few years, and it was making it real hard for even the citizens of Portugal, to be able to afford their housing anymore, because Portugal is a country where people don't earn so much money. I mean, the minimum wage in the country is 705 euros, and that is like one of the lowest, in the region in Europe. So people don't earn that much. The locals don't have so much money, like the locals, people that are working in Portugal. And this golden visa program really increased the price of real estate in the country. So it was making life really hard for the locals. Portugal granted over 11,000 residency permits under the Golden Visa program, and majority of them were gotten by Chinese nationals, followed by Americans and Britons, So it was a program that was really sought after, by foreigners, but the impact it made on locals was not so cool. So it just had to come to a sad end. And in my own opinion, I feel like the Golden Visa program did not really yield the results that they had thought it would. Countries come up with programs to boost their economy, and this Golden Visa program was one of those programs that the country came up with to boost the economy. Because they felt like, okay, if someone comes in with $350,000 to buy a home, that means their purchasing power is also going to be high. And they'll patronize businesses in their community. They'll just be spending money in the country. But it now turned out that people buying this property were not living in Portugal, but they were really not spending money in the country. So the whole purpose was kind of defeated. Or may I say that they fulfill their purpose and they just feel like for this time, for this 2023 and beyond, the Portuguese economy no longer needs the Golden Visa program. And towards the end of February, they announced that it was coming to an end. So no one is going to be able to apply for this Golden Visa going forward. So other ways you can make it into the country to get residence in the country is through the D7 visa. So this is a visa for passive income earners. So if you have passive income coming in, maybe from real estate, rentals, from pensions, any other passive income source, you can apply for the D7 visa, which gives you residency in Portugal for 2 years, which can be renewed for another 3 years. And after 5 years of living in Portugal, you are eligible to apply for permanent residency. All right. So I have a full video on the D7 visa. It's going to be up here, so you can check it out to see if you're eligible to apply for that. So this income requirement for the D7 visa is just the Portuguese minimum wage. So if you have 705 euros that is coming in on a passive level, then you're eligible to apply for the D7 visa. So if you don't have passive income, your income is active, then there's another visa for you, and that is the D8, the digital nomad visa, right? So if you're earning 4 times the minimum wage, which is about 2,800 euros from remote work or freelance work or a business, you can apply for the D8 visa and get residency in Portugal. And it works the same way like the D7. You'll be given an initial 2 years residency, which can be renewed for another 3 years. So if you're looking at long-term residency in Portugal, then you really need to look at the D7 and the D8. I have videos for them as well. So you're going to see it up here. You can watch those videos and see how you can move down to Portugal, for a long stay. Portugal is an amazing country, so many benefits of residing in Portugal, among which is citizenship by birth. So if you've been living in Portugal for at least 1 year, every child that you birth in the country will automatically get citizenship of Portugal. And not to mention the amazing healthcare, amazing education and all, and even the high quality of life living in Portugal. If you want to know more about Portugal, I have a full video where I talked about all these benefits of being a resident of Portugal, the kinds of visas available and stuff like that, even the cities that you can live as an expat. I have a video for that. You're still going to see it up here and in the description box below, so you can get to know more about Portugal if it is a new country to you. All right, so I just thought I should bring this update to you about the end of the Golden Visa program, because I have mentioned it in one of my videos. So I just thought I should let you know that this pathway is no longer available in Portugal, unfortunately, but there are other easier pathways that you can take advantage of, as I have mentioned. So do check out the Portugal playlist on my channel to get to know about all these pathways to the country. So I'll be bringing you more information as soon as I get them. If there's any development, any new pathway to Portugal, you can trust me to bring you first-hand information. If you found this video valuable, do give it a thumbs up and also share it with others. You can subscribe to the channel, so you can be seeing more videos like this, and also turn on your post notification bell as well. My name is Jackie. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.